so for 8B.7, basically we're going to go over we're going to use the properties to evaluate things. Okay, so we just learned those 3 properties of logs. So now we're going to use the properties of logs to evaluate expressions. Okay, so just as a reminder, let's go over those rules again, just real easy. Okay, so first one was the product rule. And the product rule tells us that if you have log base b of m plus log base b of n, addition turns into what? Multiplication. So same log base, but these will multiply with one another. Okay. Second one was the quotient rule. And quotient rule tells us that log base b of m subtract log base b of n. Quotient rule tells you that subtraction turns into what? Division. Okay, so m divided by n. And then the last one was the power rule. And the power rule is basically that walking the dog thing. So log base b of m to the p power will turn into p multiplied by log base b of m. Okay, so those are those 3. So, first thing you need to do is condense these. So for example number 1, so if we're going to evaluate, the first thing you actually have to do is condense. So log base 5 of 5 plus log base 5 of 25. Log base 5 of 5 plus log base 5 of 25. Say it again. You actually could do the Siegel thing here. Okay, so I'm actually going to show you there's 2 different ways that you could solve this. Okay, the first one is you can use the Siegel method. Okay, so what is log base 5 of 5? 1. Plus, what's log base 5 of 25? 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay, so that is one method. If you can condense things, or if you can simplify as they're written, you can. That's totally fine. Or you could rewrite this as log base 5. This would turn into log base 5 of 5 times 25. So you'd multiply. That would give you log base 5 of 125. And then you can condense that. Exponent 5 that makes 125 is 3. So either way, you could get the right answer. Okay, logs will be a little bit frustrating for some people because there's not just one way that you can get the right answer on a lot of types of problems. Okay, so either way would be totally fine. Okay, unfortunately, they're not all going to be quite that easy. Okay, so try log base 12 of 48 plus log base 12 of 3. It's really nice if we have ones that we can just automatically turn into Siegel problems. Okay, unfortunately, it just doesn't happen quite that often. So for these, you actually have to condense first. Okay, so how would you condense that first? Addition turns into what? Multiplication. So that would give you log base 12 of 48 times 3. What is 48 times 3? 144. And what is log base 12 of 144? 2. Okay, that's your answer. So this whole thing is equal to 2. And that's it. Does anyone not see how I'm getting 2 from log base 12 of 144? Is that confusing at all? No? Okay. That's why we do log facts so much, because I want you guys to be able to do these like in your head. Otherwise, you have to go back to putting in that X when we first started doing these, and it just takes a lot longer. Okay, so the log facts are really just getting you better at doing things in your head. Okay, that's why we do so many of them. Okay, for number 3, try 3 log base 4 of 8 plus log base 4 of 2. 3 log base 4 of 8 plus log base 4 of 2. So first thing you want to do here is what? Move the exponent, so make this an exponent. So this becomes log base 4 of 8 cubed times log base 4 of 2. What is log base 4 of 8 to the third power? Anyone know? 512. Okay, so log base 4 of 512. Now, can we also condense this at the same time? What is this going to become? This addition is going to turn into what? Multiplication. So you can multiply that at the same time. Okay, it's okay to write more than one step at the same time. Then we're going to figure out log base 4 of 512 times 2 gives you 1024. Okay, this is one that you might not have memorized, okay, but I will tell you the exponent on 4 that makes 1024 is equal to 5. Okay, so every single one of the problems will be able to be simplified. Okay, you're not going to leave any answers written in log form. They're all able to be simplified for sure on these. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily expect that you'd know that without a calculator, but any of the ones that are going to be kind of weird like that I wouldn't expect you to know, I will tell you. Okay, try another one. Number 4, I have 3 more and then we'll be done. Log base 2 of 24 plus log base 2 of 2 minus log base 2 of 3. Log base 2 of 24 plus log base 2 of 2 minus log base 2 of 3. Now, what I do want to caution you is a lot of people are going to see this and say, oh, I can Siegel that, okay? If you can't Siegel every single part, you don't want to do it for just one part, okay? So you want to leave them all in like the same format. Okay, so we don't want to condense we don't want to simplify just one if you can't simplify all of them. So do those all at the same time. So addition is going to become what? Multiplication, so 24 times 2. At the same time, you can also make a division problem, okay? This is going to go all over the 3. Okay, so the whole thing, not just the 2, but the whole thing. Then you can simplify that. So that becomes log base 2 of 2 times 24 is 48 over 3. And if you do that all in one step and you don't write it out twice, that's fine. What is 48 divided by 3? Log base 2 of 16. And what's the exponent on 2 that makes 16? 4. Okay, so those are ones like if you're not super great at those exponents, definitely the 2's, you definitely need to know at least up 2 through the 6th power, okay? And if you don't have them memorized, they are back there, but don't count on, what if that's gone, okay? If I take that down, you're going to be in trouble, so try to at least memorize through 2 to the 6th. Okay, let's try 1/2 log 25 plus log 14 minus log 7. 1/2 log 25 plus log 14 minus log 7. So before you do anything else, you always have to take care of these exponents first. So this is going to become an exponent. So that becomes log 25 to the 1/2 power plus log 14 minus log 7. Let's go ahead and simplify that. What is log 25 to the 1/2 power? 5. So log 5 plus log 14 minus log 7. What is the addition going to turn into? Multiplication. So log 14 times 5, or 5 times 14. Sorry, I should have written that backwards. 5 times 14. And the subtraction turns into division, so over 7. Now, do I actually need to do 5 times 14? No. Okay? You can reduce before you multiply. Okay? Or you can multiply first. It does not matter. Okay? The 7 and the 14 are going to cancel. So this becomes log 5 times 2, which is log 10. What is log 10? 1. All of that work. Your answer is 1. That's it. Okay, and then the last one for today, number 6. I'd like you to try log base 5 of 75 plus log base 5 of 15 minus log base 5 of 9. Log base 5 of 75 plus log base 5 of 15 minus log base 5 of 9. So the addition is going to turn into what? Multiplication, so 75 times 15. Subtraction turns into division, excuse me. Now, don't actually multiply 75 and 15. Cross reduce if you can, okay? You can reduce. The 9 and the 15 can reduce to leave you a 3 and a 5. Can anything else reduce? What else? 3 and 75 can leave you a 1 and a 25. So don't do more work than you really have to, okay? You can cross reduce here. Then you're really just going to multiply. So log base 5 of 25 times 5 gives you what? 125 over 1, so really it's just 125. And what is log base 5 of 125? 3 is your answer. Okay, so this one, you have a worksheet for this. This is going to be worksheet 7. You're doing numbers 1 through 16. Okay, so learn the rules and then use the rules. We will do more of this same type stuff on Friday. Okay?